quicker than a camera flash.
This is a story about a girl named
Britney!
She fell from teen pop princess
I know, I'm a princess.
to desperate housewife.
Shut up!
Britney Spears' transformation from mouseketeer to sultry sex symbol to domesticated diva is a modern-day fairy tale gone wrong.
She married a backup dancer who left his pregnant girlfriend.
Is Britney just getting in touch with her roots? Or is she trying to fill the void of a youth interrupted?
There's a hole in the family. Britney's feeling sort of an aching need deep inside to get that hole filled up.
The answers lie in Britney's secret childhood. In this program, the people who know Britney best will offer clues to her psyche. The mother who thrust her into the spotlight.
I have a clean mind. I look at it as a clean performance.
The mouseketeer who guarded her most tender secrets.
Britney and Justin were just supposedly playing hide and go seek.
The first husband who swept her off her feet.
Every time I pull up in my car, Britney bought you that, huh? I'm like...
And the high school boyfriend who taught her all about love.
This is where Britney would like to bathe when she was over here. She loved it.
We'll unravel the tale of Britney Spears' shocking fall from grace. VH1 News presents Britney's Secret Childhood.
They say I'm crazy like that.
At 17, Britney Spears was a bubblegum pop confection, marketed as a goody-goody virgin. With God in her heart, no artificial fillers in her bra, and no one in her Daisy Dukes.
If you can wait till you're married, it's so much more sacred.
Today, Britney's cast off that carefully crafted image, revealing a rebel with a tattoo on her backside and a baby boy on her hip, courtesy of a husband with a couple of kids of his own.
The physical presentation that they give you is one certainly of soulmates. You know, barefoot, baseball hat wearing kids getting in their pickup truck and driving off into the sunset.
What caused this incredible transformation? Is Britney making conscious choices about her future, or have the ghosts of her childhood finally caught up with her?
If a child has not been able to just enjoy life without the pressures and stress of having to be so serious, they are kind of stuck and frozen back at that time where they stop being able to just be a child.
During our journey into Britney's psyche, we'll hear from friends, lovers, authors, and experts. They will shed light on a girl who danced her way out of small-town Louisiana, but couldn't escape its mysterious grasp.
I need some food and my freaking belly off. And my mama's gonna cook for me Southern ass food.
The road into Britney's mind begins in Tangipahoa Parish, Louisiana, a conservative Southern American county.
The key to what is the essence of Britney Spears is definitely Tangipahoa. And you cannot peek into her soul without going there.
On December 2nd, 1981, Britney Jean Spears was born in the former dairy farming town of Kentwood.
A lot of farms have phased out now, so we're not as bustling as we used to be.
Kentwood has developed into a more or less trucking town. Many of the residents are truck drivers.
Kentwood is as much a part of Britney as Britney is of it.
We love you, Britney! Can't wait to see you!
She grew up drinking Kentwood spring water and eating at Nyla's restaurant, popular with all the locals.
eventually. All roads to Britney lead through Mila's Burger Basket. And people go and say, you know, I'll have what she eats. And they don't have to ask who she is.
When she's here, she likes to eat the grilled chicken. She loves that. The last time her and her mom come, they sit by the coffee pot. Her and Britney are more like sisters than they are mom and daughter. They're very spiritual. They go to Kentwood Church, Kentwood First Baptist.
Like most of her Kentwood peers, little Britney was raised to be a Southern Baptist.
There is a very strong emphasis in Baptist churches, all Baptist churches, on virginity. There's not a lot of discussion about sex in Southern Baptist life except to say don't have it.
Britney's childhood began in a modest family house off Highway 51, which she shared with her father Jamie, her mother Lynn, brother Brian, and sister Jamie Lynn. Britney's mother had a British connection and some creative flair.
I heard the name Britney. I said, oh, that's kind of neat because my mom was from London. But I changed the spelling of it, of course, to make it more personalized.
Britney's father's roots were a little more local.
Jamie was like real laid back and a good old country boy.
Britney's father Jamie attempted to launch a variety of businesses without success.
One time he ran like a little weight room or gym next door to their house.
He owned a restaurant in Kentwood.
They had a crawfish place, Granny Seafood. After Granny died, they closed it down.
Despite their financial challenges, Britney's parents enrolled her in the most popular girls' sport in the South.
Beauty pageants are like the Super Bowl of the South.
Britney, like all little Louisiana girls, tried her hand at pageant competition. She tried out for the Little Miss Baton Rouge and Little Miss Kentwood.
The pageants taught Britney the skills she needed to survive in the modern world: poise, the importance of lip gloss, and how to shake her now legendary booty.
There's something JonBenet Ramsey about Britney Spears. There's something about pageant people. They're different. 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds with big hair and lots of hairspray. They're selling this much older image than they are.
Contestant number 1, Britney Spears.
Britney emerged with a love of the stage and with a voice that was mature beyond her years.
She would be at school and she would start singing and turn around and say, Melissa, do I sound like Madonna? I was always like, no, not at all.
But it took a mother's encouragement to turn a child's heartwarming hobby into a family business.
I remember my mom calling her friend saying, you know what, I think my daughter can sing.
Lynn takes out a tube of lipstick and she starts dotting it on Britney's cheeks and kind of rubbing it in, and then she looks at me and she says, can she borrow your earrings? So we get to the crafts fair and there's this little stage and I'm thinking, oh no, what are they going to do to this child?
What happened next was both a blessing and a curse for Britney. Because as her father sank into debt, Britney's budding career became a burden and an opportunity.
Oh yeah, they were very poor.
Darnie Fennerty was Britney's headmistress at Darnie's Dance Factory on Georgia Avenue in Kentwood.
I can remember one time we went to a talent competition out of town and she won $1,000 and they couldn't afford to stay in the hotel and they drove all the way back to Kentwood 6 hours that night.
Oh yeah, it was tight. It was really tight. It was just really hard to make ends meet.
Dr. Deborah Mandel is a clinical psychologist who has studied Britney's case but has not treated her or her family.
My guess is that Britney was going to be the one that was targeted as the one who might be able to get the family out of their hole. And so by giving her that impression, now she's got a lot of guilt if she does not rise to the occasion.
In many families, it's taboo to talk about money problems. So Britney's parents always said that Britney's precocious career was all her idea.
When she was a little bitty girl, she had this fantasy to be a star, a famous star. Whether she was performing at the Peach Festival or the Alligator Festival, she said, I want to be a star.
It's an absurdity. You know, we kids in the business are trained to say stuff like that. Oh, I always wanted to do that.
Paul Peterson is a former child star and president of A Minor Consideration, a group that helps child stars adjust to life after the limelight fades and to escape their stage parents' grasp.
Kids don't drive themselves to interviews. Kids don't fly off to New York to interest a record company. Kids don't sign up agents. This is a parental thing. And if you come from a household in which dance and that cute commercial on TV is important, why, before you know it, in order to please your parents, you're interested in that cute commercial. You're interested in that girl who can dance on TV.
She would sing constantly for hours. It'd be right in front of the TV.
Like Alice in Wonderland, little Britney would soon step inside that magic box when her parents arranged an appearance on TV's Star Search.
I don't care.
Very sophisticated song for this young girl to be singing.
But Britney's coming out party would cause problems later.
There's a lot of sexual energy that is oozing out of that little girl. She can't possibly manage that kind of sexuality. So as she grows up, you're going to see this split between Britney, sexual Britney, and then there's Britney. And those two will have a difficult time merging together.
Today, Britney Spears has abandoned her squeaky clean reputation to have Kevin Federline's third child. In her online letters to fans, Britney praises the prowess of her dream lover.
A honeymoon poem by Britney Spears. I pack my bags light and quick, then grab my pink dress and favorite lipstick, a meal, a shower, and some ice cream. Then I threw my man down. You know what I mean.
Why would America's virgin pop princess destroy her carefully crafted image to marry a wannabe rapper who abandoned his family?
I just don't see a guy with a live-in 8-month pregnant girlfriend as a key catch.
Stay away, girls.
The answers lie buried in Britney's childhood home of Kentwood, Louisiana. While Britney's mother Lynn was shuttling 10-year-old Britney to music contests all over the South, her father Jamie had other things on his mind.
Mr. Spears appears to, on the surface, have some serious financial problems going on.
Eric Steinwald is a forensic accountant.
As we look at various documents, we see civil judgments for amounts of $10,000, $20,000. We see federal and state tax liens by the Department of Labor.
In June 1992, the Inland Revenue sent Jamie Spears a demand for over $30,000 in tax arrears. And it may have been up to Britney to bail her family out.
A family where there is not an independent income stream on behalf of mom or dad. A family where suddenly the child's success begins to dominate family life. You are looking at trouble.
The father must provide for the children. And if he is unable to do that, then the mother has to step in. And it seems that's what Lynn Spears did. And looked at Britney and said, there's our ticket.